We're going from absolute normie all the way to clinically, genuinely, no coming back insane. Level 1. Normie. You think cars are just how you get places. You couldn't tell the difference between a Camry and a Corolla if your life depended on it. When someone mentions horsepower, you nod like you understand. You do not understand. The scariest part about this level is that most people never leave it. They just keep buying crossovers for the rest of their lives and feel nothing. But something happened to you. Maybe you saw a car on the street that made you stop. Maybe someone let you sit in something fast. Maybe you watched a video at 2 a.m. and something in your brain switched on that will never ever switch off again. That was the beginning of the end. Level 2. Fast and Furious Guy. Welcome to the rabbit hole. You just don't know how deep it goes yet. You've decided you're into cars now. Your reference points are a 20-year-old movie franchise and whatever shows up when you search coolest cars on YouTube. You think the Supra is the greatest car ever made because Vin Diesel said so. You've said the phrase, "I want to do a build," without owning anything worth building. The dangerous thing about this level is the confidence. You know just enough to have opinions, but not enough to know your opinions are wrong. You've already told someone that Nissan makes better engines than Honda. You were incorrect, but hey, you're in now. There's no going back. Level 3. JDM Awakening. Something shifted. You went down one too many YouTube rabbit holes and now you've completely rewritten your taste in cars. Anything European or American feels wrong to you now. You speak exclusively in acronyms. RB26. K20. Your friends have no idea what you're talking about and you genuinely don't care. You have a poster. It might be an R34. Either way, it's on your wall and you feel strongly about it. You've also developed opinions on stance. Very strong opinions. You will argue with strangers on the internet about ride height, and you will not back down. The Civic you used to think was boring is now actually the most important car ever made. You can explain why. Nobody asked you to, but you'll explain it anyway. Level 4. The project car. You bought something. Congratulations, and I'm so sorry. It seemed like a good deal. It was not a good deal. There was a reason it was that cheap, and you are now discovering that reason one broken bolt at a time. The car has not moved in 3 months, maybe 4. You keep telling people it'll be done by summer. It will not be done by summer. There is a part sitting in a box in your room that you ordered 6 weeks ago and have not installed yet, because installing it means you'll find 3 other things that are also broken. Your weekends are gone. Your money is gone. You smell like penetrating oil. And the absolute worst part? You love it. You genuinely, inexplicably love it. You would do it again. You are already thinking about doing it again. Level 5. Track Day Convert. The project car is done. Or done enough. And someone convinced you to take it to a track day, and now your entire personality has reorganized itself around lap times. You've learned what understeer feels like. You've learned what oversteer feels like. You've learned what it feels like to flat spot a tire and have to explain that to your wallet. You now look at every road like a potential racing line. You brake later than anyone you know in normal traffic. Your passengers have noticed. They've said something about it. You've ignored them. The street feels slow now. That's a problem. Because track days are not cheap and you are not rich, and yet here you are, already planning the next one. Already researching brake pads, already watching onboard lap videos at midnight like that's a normal thing to do. Your car has been on a diet. You removed the back seats. You told yourself it was for weight reduction. That's true. It's also true that you just really like doing stuff like that now. Level 6. Clinically insane. No way back. Okay, I need you to understand. This is not a phase. This is a destination. And once you're here, you live here now. You own multiple cars and can justify all of them. One is the daily. One is the project. One is the parts car. The parts car now also needs a parts car. You don't see the problem with this. You have a separate bank account for car stuff. Not because that's responsible, because if your partner or your family saw the full number in one place, they would have serious questions. You've driven to another country or another state for a car meet. You've flown somewhere for a car. Not a vacation with a car involved. You flew specifically because of the car. You know what your oil smells like when it's due for a change. You can hear a misfire. You can feel a wheel bearing going bad before any warning.
Your hands are never fully clean. You've accepted this. Normal people describe cars by color. You describe them by chassis code, production year, engine variant, and which specific modification would make them perfect. Nobody asked. You told them anyway. You don't watch car content for entertainment anymore. You watch it for research. The thing is, and I'm being completely serious here, you wouldn't trade any of it. Not the money you've spent, not the weekends you've lost, not the explaining yourself to people who will never understand. Because at some point, this stopped being a hobby. It's just who you are now.